Hi everybody. If you're a subscriber, welcome back. If you're new to this channel, my name is Riley and welcome to my garden. And today we're harvesting kohlrabi. The kohlrabi we have here, we started in seed trays about 7 weeks ago. We transplanted into the garden about 4 to 5 weeks ago. And these, the ones out here in front, are ready to be harvested. This kohlrabi on this side of the bed, we planted a few weeks after this side so that we're going to have a continuous harvest. And after we harvest this kohlrabi today, we will be replacing them with these kohlrabi seedlings that we planted out on October 16th, which is almost exactly 2 weeks ago. So let's get started. Harvesting kohlrabi couldn't be easier. You're just going to clip off from the bottom of the plant. You don't want to let the kohlrabi get too big. Check the species that you're growing, the variety that you're growing. This variety is good anywhere from about 1 inch in diameter up to 3.5 inches in diameter, about the size of a tennis ball. I have two kinds. I have a Kohlrabi here that is this reddish color, and that is a great size. I could have let it go a little bit bigger, but that is going to be just beautiful when we cook this up. I'll take the leaves off. It's really a beautiful looking vegetable, isn't it? And their taste is amazing. Sorry about that, Bella. There it is. I have another variety here called Tarek. And this is just a plain green variety, and I have not eaten this variety yet, but the flavor on this one is supposed to be even better than the flavor on the kohlrabi. And what we're going to do with these when we cook them is we're going to just peel this outer skin off. We're going to cube them, and I roast them either on the grill or in the oven with some olive oil, salt and pepper, and you can finish that off with Parmesan cheese if that flavors to your liking. They are delicious. Great harvest of kohlrabi for the first harvest of the season this year in South Texas. The kohlrabi here in the back of my bed, not getting as much sunlight as that in the front of my bed, so they still have maybe another week to go. And they'll probably grow even faster now that I have cleared some of this foliage. It's going to get more sunlight now, and hopefully those will get bigger, be ready to harvest next week. This patch over here will be ready to harvest in maybe 2 weeks maximum. So I'm going to be continually harvesting kohlrabi. And where we've taken out the kohlrabi here, I have seedlings, like I said, that are ready to go. Let's go ahead and get those in the ground. First thing I'm going to do is just moisten my soil a little bit. It makes it easier for me to get my dibber into the soil if it's nice and moistened, and I don't have to worry then about these transplants taking off. The transplants, full disclosure, in all honesty, these were ready to come out of these starter cells about a week ago. I've already got some yellowing coming on these leaves, so this couldn't be happening soon enough. The kohlrabi that I can't fit right here in this section of the bed, this bed continues on in that direction, and I'll go ahead and just plant more further down in my bed. My dibber, holes about 3 to 5 inches apart. We'll go ahead and put 8 in. Put 8 of the Tarek. 1, 2. Three. Oh, that's a beetle. That was a little June bug living in my, oh, there he goes. A little June bug living down in my seed tray. He didn't seem to eat the plant, so I guess that's okay. All right, Kohlrabi, same thing. We'll take 4 of these out. Put them right in the holes that I made with the dibber. Now the Kohlrabi, you can go ahead and put that in your refrigerator. It will, in your crisper drawer, and that will hold for, stay good for 2 weeks. Just as long as it stays firm. Leave the skin right on it. Just as long as it stays firm, that's fine. I've got my Kohlrabi all planted out. I have 4 starters left that I'll go ahead and put in my bed over there. And then I also have these Kohlrabi starts that we started a week ago, and in 2 weeks when we start to pull this Kohlrabi and that Kohlrabi, these will be ready to go. And that means today it's time for me to start another 2 seed cells of 2 more varieties of Kohlrabi, so that when those are ready to be pulled out, I have more seedlings ready to replace them. And we're going to continue to do this all the way through March of next year. Well, everybody, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have not grown Kohlrabi before or tried this vegetable, I highly recommend it. Easy to grow, fast growing, tastes amazing. It can't be beat. Also, it's just a cool looking vegetable. So, thank you again to my subscribers for coming back and joining me in the garden. If you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to ring that bell so you'll be notified next week when we put out the video on how to cook Kohlrabi.